Welcome to Focus Today. I'm your host, Perry Atkinson. Wanted to take a few moments on the program today to again say thank you for the many of you who are helping us with our spring appeal. This is a spring boost, actually. We're in the middle of something here at the Dove that's been quite interesting and at the same time challenging. Anytime you go through a major renovation, it can get a little tricky. After 11 years of being in this building, and we love it to death, we decided to fix it. If you can imagine, we really didn't have any proper heating and air conditioning, nor did we have proper insulation in this building. And I didn't want to go into the summer season like this, so we had budgeted to set aside the funds to do the major reconstruction. And what you're seeing there is a lot of walls now that are getting some first-time significant insulation, which will help us with not only with temperature control, also with noise control. As you know, we're at the airport, and sometimes we literally get interrupted by airplanes either taxiing by or flying over the top of us. And so that project, most of the construction part of that project has been budgeted. Then we come to find out that in moving all of this stuff gets a little tricky, as you can imagine. And is that live now, guys? Is that him out there? He's out there now? Okay, well, here we go. We got a live shot of Dan's out there now. The walls have been not only insulated, sheetrocked and taped. Today's going to be an interesting day because they're sanding some of these things, which is like a nightmare. That fine dust is flying all over the place. And as you can see them up there working as we speak, they're sanding a lot of those tape areas, and then they'll do the texturing over the top of all of that. So that is happening as we speak. Still yet to be done will be a layer on the ceiling and on the big door that we have. That is yet to be done, and then a HVAC system will be installed. All of this is going on. In doing this, we actually are flipping the building, and what we mean by that is we're taking the broadcast operations and moving it to the south end of the building, which is much quieter, and then moving the administration and offices to the north end of the building, which is better equipped for it, not only with walls and private areas. So it's a big deal. And part of that we had to replace some equipment. And we thought we were going to have to do this, but now we really have to do this. So as of Friday, we're at 45% of our goal. Our goal is $129,000, roughly $129,000. And as of Friday, we reached about 45% of that goal. So we're asking you to help us with some much needed equipment. On top of this, most of that equipment you see there, by the way, the firewall has been paid for. We thank the Lord for that. The upgrade to the live feeds. Now, we had to replace our Skype equipment because Google bought it out and won't service it anymore. That happened like a couple of 3 weeks ago, so we have to May 1st to swap that out. Well, we've already ordered the equipment, and the bill literally is sitting on my desk. The TV software is about paid for. The teleprompter is paid for. The big thing we have left is down at the bottom, you'll see the morning show audio board. That's been replaced and paid for. We still have the big wall that we have to raise funds for. And then we found out, when I was up at the big convention about a week ago, what I found out was, this is kind of crazy, but the board that runs all the television stuff, that company was bought out by another company, and they're no longer going to service the board that we have. And we've had that board now for, quite a few years. And we've actually bought a twin to it quite a few years ago, so we'd have a redundancy. Well, we found out that that board now will no longer be supported in the future, in fact, in the very near future. So we're going to have to replace that board on top of everything else that's going on. That was an additional $10,000 that we weren't counting on and didn't budget for. So look, I say all this because we really value your partnership, and we can't do it without you. And many of you have already responded, and I want to say thank you. This is just so amazing to hear from people literally not only up and down the Pacific Northwest, literally all over the United States and throughout the world. But it's not about equipment. It's not about remodels. These are tools that we need in order to do what God's called us to do, and that's primarily get the gospel out through all media platforms. That's our calling. That's what we try to do, and we work with a lot of people to get that done. But we're asking you over the next couple of weeks to pray about supporting the Dove, and you can do that by calling us anytime at 541-776-5368. That's the phone number. By the way, if you get a busy signal, you can call back. Or you can safely and securely go online at theDove.us, and that is secure, so we don't spread that around with anybody. But we're asking you to only do what the Lord would leave you to do. As you know me through the years, don't take from your church. We're not here to replace the church. And don't take from any other ministry that you're involved in. But if you feel led to be a partner with what God has called us to do, and you're part of that, call us or go online and help us. But we're about 45% there. We really do need to finish this off here in the next couple of weeks in order to keep everything on track. And I want to say thank you. When it's all done, we'll open up the doors and have you come take a look if you want to. But for now, it's a big, messy project, and I mean really messy. That fine dust is everywhere. It was on the table this morning when I came in. I had to wipe it off. So pray for us, and if you can, support us. And I want to say thank you for considering that, and only do what the Lord would ask or lead you to do. Again, 776-5368 is the phone number, or safely and securely online at theDove.us. Call us, go online, and thank you. And I mean that sincerely. Thank you for what the Lord would lead you to do. We can't do it without you. God bless you. We'll be right back.